go to Paul in Henderson, Nevada. Paul, what's going on, brother?
Happy Friday, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm doing awesome. Hey, before I ask my question, I just want to say it's really good, Carlos, if you're still listening, to hear you call in. I haven't heard you in a while except for the past couple of days, and I know you were on the air telling that you had some health challenges, and I'm a very spiritual person, and even though I don't know you personally, I feel like I know you because you're part of this TFNN family here, and I'm constantly sending, good energy vibes out your way, man. So hopefully everything's going good for you, Carlos.
How cool, man.
Thanks so much, Paul.
We're going to have
That's
to get you
awesome.
guys both on the phone sometime, man.
Totally. It's where it's at, man. Listen,
Seriously.
it's where it's at.
No, it's awesome, man.
You stay right there, folks. Now we got the Paul, Tom, and Tommy show. It's a beautiful
There we
thing.
go. Totally.
Yeah,
Totally, man.
Dow right now down 98. Nasdaq is off 16. Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 95. Nasdaq's off 14. S&Ps are off 12.5 after blowout numbers across the table. So amazing. We got our man Paul from Henderson, Nevada, and we are going to be talking cryptocurrencies.
Volatility everywhere.
Oh, man, the volatility. It sure is. So last night, the earnings with Amazon and everything came out.
Yes.
And, so I went short Amazon just for a day trade this morning. But I also had X on my, before we get into crypto, I also had X on my watch list.
Oh, nice.
I wanted to short it, and I missed it. But if you look at that bar, X looks like it's, what do you think, Tom?
It's an ABC down. Yeah, it's an ABC down. It broke 32.86. You get 32.31. You already got 14 million shares, and you only needed 9. So your 8 point is what, 47.50. Your B's 42. So
32, right?
32, yeah. So what's it, $15, right? Yep. That gets you $23. A to B equals C to D. And that's what gets wild here is that this is going to be an ABC down on a weekly too. So that's pretty intense, You've already blown it out on a weekly. 45 million shares. You've already done 59, So, and what happens here, so picture this. This is where this gets wild, folks. You had the range, top of that range was 41. It broke out of the 41. Failed, and come back inside the range with an expansion of volume. When you see that, it's like, okay, man, you can't bust them up. You're going to bust them down.
Definitely.
And this company in particular, bottom line is that their plants are old. This thing was getting hit yesterday, and one of the analysts they were asking questions, and they said, listen, you got the TAFs coming in, you got this coming in. What's the problem? The CFO or CEO, whoever's on the call, said our problem is that we have old plants.
Okay.
They haven't put money back into those plants for a long period of time. So guess what? Bottom line is that technology is running everything, and if you don't put money back into plants, particularly big manufacturing plants, guess what?
Competition's going to get you. You're going to fall to the wayside. Definitely.
And so.
That is a nasty bar. It just ripped right through that 200, just like a knife through.
Oh yeah. No, totally.
Back.
And you can see, like when we do it, what do we say, 23 or something?
Yes.
And look at this over here. You get this volume high volume low hanging out here at 24. And
that's basically, just to put it, that's the coming into the election is right at that level.
Okay, right, yeah. Yeah, it is. And you can see on a long-term basis, this is like a personality stock too. This hasn't been able to get any juice whatsoever. In fact, if we take a look, it was a shocker. I think they made money this quarter, even though it was bad. And it wasn't a great quarter, but this company loses money a lot. Yeah, well, you can see they made.
Yeah, no.
Yep. Yes, they made 32 cents.
Yeah, they've gotten back into the profit this year, but they weren't profitable in 2015, 2016. They barely squeaked into it in 2017, the late quarters, and then they are projecting some decent. Yeah. But what's interesting here, just to keep track, they're projecting big profits in second, third, and fourth of $1.35, $1.83, $1.51, but they only came in at 32. That's the only real number. Yeah. This is all what they're saying they're going to do.
Exactly.
So we'll see. Yeah. I think the market isn't quite believing those projections today.
Not even close, man.
Not even close. Right. So, in terms of the crypto world, something really interesting. I follow probably a good basket of coins, maybe about 12 of them, because there's so many. They're the 12 that I think are probably got the most potential. But EOS is the only one that's pushing into the highs versus all of them. Like Bitcoin's way off the highs, Bitcoin Cash way off the highs, Ethereum way off the highs.
And what one is EOS again, Paul? We have the chart up right now on the Crypto Watch, so we're looking at. I see what you're saying. It's up right at 1690, which is the total high as far as you go back. What is the?
Did that go from $5 to 16 like in a month?
We're going from April 9th, $5, and this we touched on this when you called earlier in the week, right, Paul? Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I remember seeing, man, so it just hasn't even stopped. Yeah, we're looking at daily chart here. So what is the name of this crypto? Is it?
Well, it's called, it's EOS.
Okay.
I guess is the exact name. And the reason why I like this one so much is because of the team behind it. So I'm betting on Brock Pierce because he's a winner.
Okay.
He's proven it over time. And what's interesting about it is if this starts leading the market, I'm wondering if the whole platform, the DApp community is going to start moving the way that they build their applications onto the EOS platform. This is going to launch in June, and it's on schedule. They said everything's good to go. So
I'd say the market's agreeing with you with that chart, man.
For the highs.
Yeah.
So when they launch this, what country is this platform going to be in? Do you know?
I don't know.
I think it might be everywhere.
But I know that they're setting up shop.
Cryptos, no?
Yeah, no, but what's going on, where the servers are, that's where the regulation would be. That's why I'm asking. Do you know what I mean? Because that's...
Did you see Malta is going to come out? Do you see that, Paul? Malta, I heard headlines, they want to be a hub. It would make sense. They're already a little bit of a hub for financial accounting.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it Swiss banking
back office
account,
stuff.
you know, but
Right.
And so they want to become a big crypto banking hub, Malta.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen an article a couple days ago that the CEO of the NASDAQ is very open to having a cryptocurrency exchange once once everything shakes out and they have the regulations in place and whatnot.
I saw that as well.
They just made a deal. So the Winklevoss twins, right? That's Gemini. Gemini just hired the NASDAQ for compliance.
Okay.
And so that is a big move by them to legitimize everything,
Okay.
That's, so as soon as so when they hired them, and there's a lot of big exchanges that hired the NASDAQ because they have automated so much because of they've been a pure internet exchange.
Sure,
they were one of the first ones,
sure.
yeah. So what they'd be looking for, the specifics that they're looking for, Paul and folks, is that they're looking for spoofing, they're looking for false bids.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really intriguing.
Order routing, everything to be the up and up without,
So, and what spoofing is, folks, is that you're putting a bid in, and
it's not a real bid.
and you're ripping it out faster than you can do it, and that's illegal. That's the bottom line.
Market manipulation.
Right.
You're not allowed to manipulate markets.
So, as that moves forward, that exchange is going to be one of the big ones. That's why I asked you where they think this exchange is going to be, because as regulated exchanges get bigger, they're going to do some destruction on these other exchanges.
And there's going to be a battle to be that place.
Right.
I mean, they're talking about in the den as well, saying Malta's also moving into the cannabis market. And what's interesting is, I have the background in online poker. Malta was a big deal there, that you could go to Malta. It's part of the EU, which is what makes it so special.
Okay.
But it's like a tiny, tiny island in the EU, so you get all the benefits of being in the EU. And they have this tiny little island that they can just build their own regulations to bring in all this money.
Wow.
And have their own structures. So, yeah.
Well, I know these guys are setting up shop in Puerto Rico. They're buying up a large portion of Old San Juan.
Yeah.
Brock Pierce and his team. I don't know if they're going to have all their servers running out of Puerto Rico, but...
No, if you can be in the U.S., right, that would be the place to do it, for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Cooking, brother.
Paul, thanks so much, man.
Hey, have a great weekend, guys.
You also.
You too.